Justin Gaethje has publicly voiced his frustration with the UFC, demanding a title shot and criticizing how the organization has treated him. Previously, reports surfaced that Gaethje was unhappy about being overlooked for a title opportunity, but now he's openly expressed his anger. He revealed that the UFC had pleaded with him to take the fight against Max Holloway at UFC 300, a bout he now views as more of an exhibition than a legitimate title contender matchup. Here's what Gaethje had to say.
Where else? So
yeah, that makes sense.
But I'm also not gonna fight for fun anymore.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They owe me a championship fight. I'm 3-1, last 4. They came to my house, begged me to fight Max Holloway on UFC 300. What I consider it an exhibition fight. I don't mean that the loss is not on my record. I mean it had nothing to do with the rankings of my, And in the time that I did that, Dustin Poirier, who I just beat, got a good win over Saint Denis and then fought for the belt.
Yeah.
And then since I won, the champion's been saying he wants to fight me. And so they could have easily set that up, but they didn't. Then he vacates, and then Oliveira's 2-2 in his last fight. Already has a loss to Makhachev, and they bring a brand new guy in, and I get again. So I'm not going to fight any of these motherfuckers for fun unless they pay me so much more money.
I agree. So I was going to ask you.
I'm going to take a risky fight, and if I lose, I'm going to be set up, and if I win, I'm fighting for a belt.
Yeah.
Or I'm not doing it.
That's fair. That makes sense. I was going to ask you what you want next as your next fight, and I was like, I feel like they owe you that.
I'm the most consistent guy. I think anybody that's ever performed for their company and been as consistent as of an
Ilia Topuria has fired back at Islam Makhachev and Khabib Nurmagomedov following their comments ahead of UFC 315, where Makhachev claimed he wouldn't vacate the lightweight title even if he moved to welterweight, and Khabib suggested that Topuria should earn his shot by fighting a top contender first. Topuria dismissed their remarks, accusing both of trying to maintain a sense of control over the division and their public image. Here is what Topuria said. Khabib and Makhachev tried to make themselves look important. They have an attitude as if they invented the sport. It's to tell them, guys, sit back, enjoy the sun wherever you are, and do what you're told to do. When they said that, I thought, what are they making up? There are 2 days left until everything comes out. What are they talking about? Everyone was going to realize the truth, and look what happened. Topuria pointed out the contradiction in Makhachev's earlier statements. I'm not going to vacate the title even if I move up to 170 pounds. Ilia Topuria has to do at least one fight to get the world championship fight. He moved up, vacated the title, and I'm fighting directly for the belt. Michael Chandler is calling out Ilia Topuria over claims about his walk-around weight. Responding to a comment from Topuria's coach, who said the featherweight champ sometimes weighs as much as 190 pounds when out of camp, Chandler expressed skepticism. Chandler said, I think he's lying about the weight a little bit. I don't think he weighs 190 pounds. I've seen the man. I've stood next to the man. We've had conversations. With that being said, I think it would be cool for him to come in and fight somebody inside the top 5 to get the title shot. Kamaru, Usman, and Walkin, Buckley have both successfully made weight, making the UFC Atlanta main event official. Usman came in at an official weight of 171 pounds, as did Buckley, confirming their welterweight bout is set to go as planned. The highly anticipated showdown is now locked in for fight night.
Official weight 171 pounds for Walkin Buckley. 171 pounds, the official weight for the Nigerian Nightmare, Kamaru Usman.
For more daily MMA updates and breaking news, make sure to subscribe to MMA Explorers and hit the bell icon so you never miss a news.